for the red.
Welcome to the Adventitious Wish List, where we take the app, Wish, search it, buy things, and tell you if our wish was fulfilled. Wish is an interesting app in that it's got just about everything under the sun. The prices are outrageously good, but you better plan on waiting because it's going to take some time to get it there. We've enjoyed shopping it. It does tend to be addictive, so I'd be careful if I were you. Just to be clear, we have no connection with Wish. All opinions are our own. So this week we're checking out the 1 terabyte metal fashion U-Disc 1 terabyte disc. I ordered the gold one. The reviews are interesting. It wasn't really 1 gigabyte. I got it up to 100 gigabyte. We'll see. I'll explain that a little more in a minute here. But you'll also notice the delivery times take a while. It costs $15, $11 for the drive plus $4 shipping. If you look at the description here, data transfer rate is obviously crazy. The maximum read speed, I never got to test that yet. The maximum write speed at 5 megabytes, probably pretty good. I think it's a little high, but close enough, we'll let it go. This is what came in the mail in one of those little China Post packs. I was surprised to see it was Kingston technology. Now, it isn't, and we know that. The drive has no markings on it whatsoever, but for whatever reason, they've chosen to try and pass themselves off as Kingston. This is a markdown, in my opinion, and almost is reason enough not to purchase it, but we'll continue forward just so that you can see what's going on with it. Here's the back, in case anybody was wondering. And this is what it looks like. Notice it's already marred on the part you insert in. The finish is not particularly robust. It is a good-looking little drive, though. So this is me inserting it into my Lenovo Yoga 2 Pro. Little stiff going in and really hard to get out. So I tried it again. Went in all right. And oh my goodness, it was not coming out. I finally had to lift it up and really crank on the thing to get it out. So once I got it in, I started testing it. Now, this is after it had been running for 14 plus minutes. Note the pass remain time on it. 246 hours remaining. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a long time. Here's the issue with this drive. For a 1 terabyte drive, the transfer speed of 4.52 megabytes just ain't going to cut it. A smaller drive, you can get away with it, but on this, the 1 terabyte is virtually useless. It's going to take the better part of a week to actually go through and read-write this entire disk. If you're thinking of backing up, it's not going to happen in a time frame that you want to deal with. You're a lot better off to go buy an external hard drive and run it on that. Do not plan on this being your backup drive. If all you're going to do is some small files and occasional, maybe it'll work. I will say I'm a little leery about it over the long haul. At $15 for a terabyte, how long is it really going to last? Is it going to kick around on your keychain terribly well? So I happen to have a Kingston 8 gigabyte data traveler sitting in one of my drawers. I picked this up 2 or 3 years ago, and it's just been sitting there as one of my additional, if I need it, drives. I'm presuming it being USB 2.0, it should be similar transfer speeds. And when I ran the tests on it, it pans out that actually it might even be a little slower. But here's the difference. I was able to do the entire test while I was sitting at my desk, and it wasn't a big deal. 8 gigabytes, those speeds are plenty good. You can do a full 8 gigabytes in a reasonable time frame. When you start talking a terabyte, it's 2 orders of magnitude bigger. It just doesn't work. So it's an interesting concept, but I think they flubbed it on the transfer speeds. So this is the Wish USB thumb drive, 1 terabyte size. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Is it 1 terabyte? Might be. The most I got up to on it was 100 gig, and I gave up. I just ran out of patience. So if I were you, I'd figure either I'm going to get something that's got better transfer speeds, or I'm going to plan on spending a whole lot of time waiting for my data to move back and forth. This is Wonko, and Adventitious. Have an adventitious day.